What's going on? Travis here, trainaggressive.com, coming at you. And here we are, 15.3 CrossFit Open. Got your attack plan ready for you. And this is a pretty straight up classic CrossFit workout here, filled with skills. And it's going to be a lung burner. And it's going to come down to efficiency is what it's going to come down to. Obviously, if you're highly skilled in muscle ups and double unders, that's going to definitely help your score. But at the same time, you're going to want to make sure that you keep a nice, steady pace. You don't try to go out too fast. 14 minutes is a long time. So you want to make sure you're staying pretty efficient, moving through the movements, you know, at a good pace, and not treating it like a sprint. All right, so a couple different things I'm going to be digging into. Obviously, the muscle ups, the wall balls, the double unders, and then a couple key focuses. But the workout, pretty basic, 14-minute AMRAP, 7 muscle ups, 50 wall balls, 100 double unders. All right, classic CrossFit setup right there. So let's dig into the first movement, muscle ups. All right, some people's Achilles heel right here. Hey, if you're a competitive CrossFitter, you know muscle ups are going to be in the open, so hopefully you've been working on these. Now there's a couple different ways to attack these muscle ups. If you've got you know, a higher range of unbroken reps that you're able to do, you're pretty efficient. So I would say at least 12 or more muscle ups unbroken consistently. Then you can think about attacking these sets unbroken. So I would definitely try to get 7 reps unbroken in the first few rounds for sure. If you have to break them up, breaking it up into 2 sets would be fine, so 4 and 3. And then if you had to, I would definitely, if you have muscle ups in the bag, all right, so you're pretty efficient, I would not break them up any more than 3 sets. So 3, 2, 2, all right, for that, because you're not going to want to spend a lot of time on the muscle ups because most of the time is going to be on the wall balls. So you want to try to get through your muscle ups as fast as you can. You're thinking 7 reps in under a minute for sure. You don't want to spend too much time there. Now, I didn't list it, but worst thing you can do with the muscle ups, like last week with the chest to bar pull-ups and then the week before with the toes to bar, is if you go to failure, you're screwed. All right, you're going to be staring at the rings, wasting a lot of time. So if you're feeling like you're getting to failure, drop off the rings. Rest, shake the arms out. That's why I mentioned rest up before. So once you finish that first round, which shouldn't feel too bad, once you finish those double unders, take your time going back to those muscle ups. Don't try to jump right back up onto the rings. That's where you really want to try to rest up, because you're not going to be resting up very much with the wall balls and the double unders, all right? You definitely want to rest up a little bit before you go to your muscle ups, because you do not want to hit failure. If you feel like you're going to be hitting failure, drop off those rings like I said, start hitting singles if you have to, but that's only if you have to, all right? That's going to take a lot more time, but if that's going to keep you moving, so be it. Drop down, start doing singles. And what I'd recommend to do is set up your rings so you do not have to jump very high to get to them, all right? So you should be able to just reach up and just jump up a couple inches to get your rings. That's going to help you be more efficient, especially if you have to drop off and do singles. If not, just set your rings up normally, crush them out. All right, wall balls. Wall balls, I freaking hate wall balls. I think they're one of the dumbest movements out there, but got to be efficient at these, so we're thinking front squat all the way, getting your ass as low as we can, and then obviously trying to be as efficient with these wall balls as possible. If you're good at these, try to break these out unbroken if possible. If not, you want to pace it out a little bit more. I would go for a 25-25, so 2 sets of 25. If not that, then what I've always found to be helpful is to break out a bigger set at the start. So you'd go 20, 15, 15. So just short breaks with these. Once you drop that ball, give yourself about 5 seconds, pick that baby back up and go. All right? Positioning. Positioning is everything. So make sure we're staying in a good position, all right? Don't let that ball drop low. Keep those elbows underneath the ball. Make sure we're getting ass to grass, all right? So with your squats, if you're an efficient squatter, you want to make sure you're getting low enough where you're bouncing out of the bottom of these reps, all right? That's going to help you stay very efficient, all right? Positioning on the wall, want to make sure we're not too close. Oftentimes I see people start way too close to the wall, and so they throw the ball straight up, but they're so close to the wall it just goes straight up, and the ball's falling everywhere. It's falling on top of your head. So I usually go about 1.5 feet away from the wall, so about 18 inches or so. So that's usually a pretty good distance where you can just throw the ball, hit the target. As it's coming back down, catch and ride it down, obviously, pop back up. And then what I'd also recommend is, because our shoulders are going to start to get blown up from all the wall balls and the double unders. So as you toss the ball, bring your arms down and then catch the ball here. Instead of throwing the ball up and keeping your arms up here, your arms are going to start to get taxed out a little bit more. So what I say to do is throw the ball, kind of make a nice little circle with your arms, and then catch that ball as soon as it comes back down here. If you want to, you can throw and then catch it back up here, but that kind of helps flush the shoulders just a little bit. So a couple different tips with the wall balls, but try to bust those out unbroken if possible. Double unders, again, if you got these, crush these out. I wouldn't recommend doing all 100 unless double unders are just like butter for you, all right? So I'm pretty damn efficient at double unders, but I am going to attack these in 2 sets of 50. All right, obviously, you know, if you mess up or whatever, just try to relax, all right? That's one of the biggest issues when it comes to double unders. People are just so tense and they're just trying too hard, all right? Just relax on your double unders and they'll come. I'll link up a video that I did on double under technique underneath this video, so make sure you check that out. Just relax, try to get a good rhythm going. That's what it's all about. If you miss, don't try to be in a huge rush to get back going again. Just relax, reset your rope, get your body in a good position, and start jumping out again. Something that I've never done, and luckily it's never happened to me, but if your rope breaks, you're screwed if you don't have an extra rope. So make sure you have 2 ropes, maybe even 3 ropes, who knows. 14 minutes is a long time, 100 double unders every time, you never know, all right? So that's with your double unders. All right, so those are your movements there. Key focus, again, pace like a mofo. And what I would say is, looking at these different movements, finding out a plan of attack as far as like what you're going to try to stick with. So for me, I'm going to try to go unbroken as long as I can on the muscle ups. For the wall balls, I'm going to attempt to go 25-25, and then if I get super gassed out, I'm going to go 20-15-15, and then on the double unders 50-50. So right there, I know my sets. I know my sets. So all it's about then is attacking those sets. So when I get to the muscle ups, boom, attacking 7 reps, all right? Or if not, I'm attacking 4-3, and I got to get those sets done, okay? Stick to the plan as best as you can, all right? Then the wall balls, attacking 2 sets of 25, or going 50 all out. Double unders, 2 sets of 50, all right? That's all it is. Just attacking, 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 moving, moving, moving. Rest when you know you need to rest. So, for example, again, you're going to be resting before the muscle ups. So as soon as you hit your muscle ups, boom, you got to get to those wall balls. You got to get to those wall balls. Your rest is going to come in between those 2 sets right there. All right, quick rest. So like 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds at the longest. Double unders, you should just be able to kind of crank out a little bit. Especially if you're efficient, double unders are kind of a time for you to recover anyway. So there you go, 15.3 attack plan. Go ham with it, and most of all, have some freaking fun and just push it to the limit. So there we are. Keep living aggressive, getting strong. Travis, I'm out.